So everyone's going to tell you that Freshers Week is the best week of your life. Spoiler warning, it's not. In fact, I don't think my life got really good at uni until second semester of first year. And I remember the feeling so well of looking for my comm online, watching endless TikToks and YouTube videos to try and get like any feeling of what Manchester was like. But like lots of them were like very curated or like sponsored, or like I just couldn't find like really the right information all in one place. Today I'm going to make the video that I wish I had when I went to uni, of just everything you have to know before you go to the University of Manchester in your first year. So results day is on the 13th of August, so you're not sure that you're gonna get in yet. Maybe you've picked your accommodation already, you can't tell if it's the right one. Here's my rundown of the different halls. I didn't live in Fallowfield. I feel like I was quite a nervous 17-year-old and I wasn't sure that it would be right for me. In hindsight, I wish I'd gone to Fallowfield. This is where everybody that is like extroverted or wants to party or wants to have like the uni experience will go. There's lots of bars around there. Also, you're a bit far out of campus, so it's kind of nice to have that like separation, but you can still walk there in like 25 minutes. Overall, I think Fallowfield is like popular for a reason. Less interested in partying, but like still like a cocktail with the girls. Victoria Park might be for you. It has a really good bar that's very cheap. It has its own church, like beautiful leafy campus. Actually kind of as far from uni as Fallowfield is, maybe like a tiny bit closer. It definitely exists like in its own bubble. Now on to the city campus where I lived. I lived in Denmark Road. I'm not gonna lie, I hated it. I picked it because the picture looked really nice online. Don't do that. Pick based on your personality. If your room is a bit shit, you can decorate it to make it nice, which I'll get onto in a minute. Denmark Road was very good if you want somewhere really clean and beautiful. It was very international and very postgraduate students. Didn't really get like the whole uni experience there. But then you have Whitworth Park, which is by far the cheapest of all the accommodation options. This I think is the most underrated one. Like you're right by campus, which means you can get to Fallowfield and town. Also, it's just so cheap. The people there are really nice and it has its own bar, iconic Grove Bar. So I personally would choose like Fallowfield or Whitworth Park, or like maybe if I was a bit more quiet, I would choose Victoria Park, because there's lots of like catered options also in Victoria Park, which is good if you don't really want to think about cooking. That's kind of the rundown. See what your personality fits into. Be brutally honest about the kind of life that you would like to have rather than the life that you have at home. And it's never too late to change. You can find someone to swap rooms with. Okay, we've picked that. Now maybe we're thinking about what to buy. Honestly, I feel like a video of how to pack would be so long. Here is my Issy essentials of things you need. The number one thing you absolutely need is a mattress topper. Those mattresses are gross, oily, sweaty, just full of like the last people's like disgusting stuff. It will just be so much more comfy with a mattress topper. Next is decorations. I got like a big tapestry from Amazon just to fill up a whole wall, and like so many fairy lights and like plants, like fake plants, real plants, and pictures of my friends from home, pictures of like concerts and holidays I'd been on and stuff like that. It's obviously a big thing to move away from home for the first time, and making it feel like a sacred space is so important. Lots of student accommodation doesn't let you light incense or candles and things like that, so a diffuser I think is a really good idea, with some essential oils just to have like a nice scent going on in your room, and a nice big fluffy blanket too. And bring all your stuffed animals. Kitchen stuff, don't overpack. You can just get more from the charity shop. You can just get more from IKEA. Don't overthink it. Look up a packing list online. Take all of it. Most important thing is clothes, decorations, things to make you feel like you're at home. You've got all your stuff ready, you're thinking about moving in. Find your flatmates on Facebook. I literally tracked down all of my flatmates, messaged them on Instagram. I think it just gave me peace of mind. Like when they came in being like, okay, you're this person that I found and I messaged and I know what you're like already, instead of meeting random new people. We had a group chat going before. I think there was one person we didn't find. It was like mystery flatmate. It's the week before you go. Say goodbye to your friends, go on a crazy night out, or just spend time with your favorite pet and watching TV, because you're about to have a really crazy and overwhelming month. Okay, Freshers Week. Here's the rundown. You do not need to buy a Freshers Week wristband. You do not need to buy a Freshers Week wristband. You do not need to buy a Freshers Week wristband. It's kind of fun if you do. I think I bought one. I feel like Freshers Week is this really overhyped thing. It is actually really fun. It's just an excuse to go out in the daytimes if you're not so into that. There's so many different activities on campus, around town. So much free stuff too at Freshers Fair. Freshers Fair is different to societies and sports fair. Freshers Fair is where like companies, organizations, brands come and give you free things. Makeup products, water bottles, like everything. Pens, pencil cases. And then sports fair and societies fair that is where you're going to find your sports clubs and societies. I was in Radio Society. I was also in Mixtape Swap Society. Best decision ever. Like, all of my closest friends I met through the radio. If I hadn't have done that, like, my life would be a very, very different thing. I think it depends. Like, if you're someone whose interests are very, like, fundamental to your personality, then societies are really good. Same with sports. It can be good to be active and get out. I didn't really make the most of sports at uni, but on my year abroad I did, and it was a really good way of making friends too, and like trying something new. There's so many different sports and societies on offer in Manchester. You can just pick up something completely random. I went to so many different socials in first year, and especially around Freshers Week, a lot of them give like taster sessions, or like just the first social is like nobody knows each other like at all. You can just go by yourself, or like take one of your flatmates or one of your course mates. Also, we had a group chat for our course going. I just messaged people that I thought I would get on with, and I went for like coffees with them. Like, I was spamming coffees in Freshers Week with like random people that I thought I might vibe with. Most of them I never saw again. Some of them have been my best friends for the whole of uni. So even if you're really introverted, just to try and go on like autopilot mode and make loads of friends, just put yourself out there, because nobody's gonna judge you. Everyone's in the same boat. Nobody knows anybody. Maybe at most someone knows like one person from school that they were like in one class with in year 8, but yeah, like nobody knows anyone, so it's fine. First week of classes. This is fun. Get to try out new organisation systems, like no writing. It feels very serious. It feels very much more serious than sixth form. Okay, I need to impress. Like, I'm in academia now. I'm not like in school, I'm in academia. So I was really on my grind. I think I've never been to the library more than like my first month of uni. Low-key, I was going to all my lectures. Try and stay consistent, because you will stop going to lectures. You will. I don't know a single person that was going to all of their lectures, but I feel like the first month is like a good time to pick up some good habits, explore different study spaces and things like that. I've left now so I can give away my secrets. My favourite study spaces: Christie's Cafe, amazing. Humanities Bridgeford Street has a really nice little library. The chemistry library at the Stopford building is really nice as well. And the main library green is so nice. You get like a view of University Green. Other than that, like, explore Manchester. Withington's a student area that a lot of third and second years live in. It has the best charity shops, coffee shops, bars, live music. Really good place to meet people, like going to gigs and events and stuff there. I met a lot of friends that way. If that's less your thing, if you're a bit more like bougie, like a run club, Didsbury is a place for you. It's got really nice bakeries, little bookshops, cheese shops, and like a really beautiful park, Fletcher Moss. Really nice just to walk around on like a Sunday with the girls. Then in town for food you have Anco's, which is like young professional area. Really nice wine, fresh pasta. If you're a foodie, like Anco's is the place to go. Clubbing, you will discover all the clubs on your own. Look on RA Guide. I didn't start doing this until way too late. Look on RA Guide and look at like genres that you might be interested in with music, posters that catch your eye, or like maybe a DJ that you recognize that you saw one time. Very good way to meet people is to go clubbing if you're into that. Northern Quarters, very nice for like a pint and a boogie. There's lots of like chill little bars up there. Otherwise you have like XLR in Withington, which is a super cute little student club. Bring your own booze too, so you pay a tenner for a ticket and then you can just take all your drinks, so you save so much money that way. Amber's and Renee and sort of these types of places if you're more into house music and just want to have like a little dance with your friends. So you have all of that to look forward to. But for the first time, like, just don't be scared to go home either if you're feeling really overwhelmed. It's a very overwhelming time. It's like the biggest thing you've ever done in your life, so not to scare you, but you should be very proud of yourself that you're about to go on this adventure. It's such a growing curve, a learning curve. You will just learn so much by yourself and grow as a person. I'm excited. I wish I could go back and do it all again. Like, it's the most exciting, crazy, wild time of your whole life. And you get to buy a ton of new clothes before you go. So good luck!